Hey guys, let's talk real quick about short sales, okay? So, a short sale, for those of you who don't know, a short sale is what happens when a homeowner needs to sell their property due to financial hardship, but they're not able to sell the property for a high enough dollar amount that will allow them to pay off their mortgage. What to do in a situation like this? So, in a situation like this, it is very important that you hire an agent who is well versed in short sales. Okay? Short sales are not for the faint of heart. Not every agent knows how to work a short sale. So ask these questions, okay? Ask the agent, have you worked short sales before? Do you know the process with my particular lender? Um, you know, it is okay to question a person's experience before you hire them, and I hope that you do. So let's talk about short sales real quick. So let's say you are trying to sell your home. Let's say that you owe $300,000 on it, and let's say that the market will only support a sales price of $250 right now. Plus, out of that $250, you've got to pay agents' commissions, closing costs, transfer fees, etc. Right? And so you're wondering, how am I ever going to do this with me owing so much to the bank? So whether you know it or not, if you are in a government-backed loan, your bank they are required to at least explore the option of a short sale with you. And a short sale simply means that they are going to actually agree to take less than what you owe them in order to remove the lien on the property so you can sell it. So in these cases, right, every once in a while I will see a short sale on the market and it'll be a $600,000 house listed at $100,000. And I immediately shake my head and say, that's an agent who doesn't know what they're doing, right? Let me explain why I say that. When you put your house on the market as a short sale, the very first thing that you have to show the bank is that the market does not support a purchase price that would allow you to pay off that mortgage. You have to prove that to the bank, right? Remember, the bank is usually not local. They don't know about your house. They don't know about your neighborhood. They don't know exactly what your market is doing. They're not experts in your market. So it's going to be up to you to prove to them that you've done your best and that you've tried to get them the money that is owed to them, but it just won't work out. And so in order to do that, in most cases, you do have to start by listing the home at a price that would allow the seller to pay off their first mortgage. Now, granted, in this scenario, we're talking about listing the house at a price that the market does not support, right? And so if it is truly a short sale and truly the market won't support it, then we all know that that house is going to just sit on the market and it's not going to sell. And as much as that sounds like what you don't want, in a short sale situation, it's what you need to have happen. You need to show the bank, usually, that you have tried for at least 60 days to sell this property on the open market at the current fair market value and were unsuccessful, in order to convince the bank that this property should be eligible for short sale consideration. So that's one. Secondly, once you have passed that 60 days, your agent the entire time should have been in communication with your lender. So you're going to need to give your agent permission to speak to your lender. And a good agent is going to call that lender every day. A good agent is going to be the squeaky wheel and is not going to allow your file to end up at the bottom of a pile on somebody's desk somewhere, right? So I'm going to call that bank every day. And I'm going to give them your information. I'm going to say, hey, just following up on the status of getting the short sale approved. Okay? Getting a short sale approved is like gold, right? So some banks will pre-approve your short sale. Few of them will. And when you can get that, that's awesome. But an approved short sale basically is the bank saying to you that we have reviewed all determining factors and we have decided that X amount is the minimum dollar amount that we will take for the property. Now, X amount should be within fair market value, because as a part of the process, your agent is going to have been sharing with them details and information on your market to show them what they anticipate that your home will be selling for, right? So once you get an approved short sale, now you're good to go. Now you have the exact dollar amount that you can sell for. And what will happen will be, if there are any other liens against the property, a second mortgage, a contractor's lien, whatever, those liens will also be negotiated by your agent. Your agent will work with those lien holders as well as your mortgage holder, and they will come to a determination as to how much each lien holder is going to get in exchange for releasing their lien. Sometimes the other lien holders don't get anything at all and everything goes to the first. Sometimes the first agrees to give some money to the other lien holders. It just depends. But either way, it's not for you to stress about. Your agent will help those negotiations along and will make sure that everybody gets what they need to get, so we can get everybody get everybody's liens off of the property and get the property transferred to the next person or to the buyer for you, right? You have an approval on the short sale. At that point, if the property is already listed on the market, you can now reduce the sales price to match the amount that the bank said that they were willing to take for the property. And you no longer have to worry about if that amount is going to pay off the first lien, because the mortgage holder has already approved you selling the property for that price. It might sound like a headache or a lot to go through, but it is worth it. It will help protect your credit. It will be far less damaging than a foreclosure, and it will enable you to buy a home again. And at the end of the day, home ownership is always the goal, right? So we may fall, we may falter, but there are solutions, right? The goal is to get back on the horse, is to get back in the game, right? So find an agent who is wonderful and compassionate and understands your situation. Somebody who is diligent and organized and does not give up, right? You need somebody who is going to persevere and who does not mind waiting months sometimes to get a short sale approved for you.